Hey friends, I am Brenna Rubio.
And I am Bill White, and we are launching Small Church Big Table, which is a nonprofit geared towards those who are faith leaders who are deconstructing and want help dismantling the toxic leadership structures and instead learning power sharing practices and building potent, inclusive communities. That's kind of what we're all about.
It's actually what Bill and I try to do in our day-to-day. We co-pastor a sweet, quirky little church called City Church of Long Beach, which is really fun. So realizing that many of you probably don't really know us, we thought we would play a little game. We're just going to answer some questions. I'm going to ask them. I have no idea what Bill is going to say. He does not know what I'm going to say.
Bill does not know what Bill's going to say.
Yeah, that's generally how it works. So, you ready? All right, so first question, you need to give me 3 words or phrases that a friend would use to describe you, and you can't explain them.
Which is not fair.
Okay.
Intentional, awkward, and very extroverted. Lots of words. I could say so.
No explanation. All right. My 3, organized, introverted, so you're extroverted, and I really like awkward conversations, like getting into conflict. Healthy. Yes, okay.
See?
All right. So then, second question, a resource like Small Church Big Table, 5 to 10 years ago, would it have been helpful for you?
No, I wish, but no, because I wasn't there. I had everything. I had all the answers. I didn't need to deconstruct anything. And it's sort of sad and painful to think about that, honestly. But I didn't have the capacity to hold that amount of tension, to go on that journey. I just wasn't ready for it yet. So about 8 years ago, it would have been awesome.
Okay, so not 10 years ago, but maybe like 8 years ago. And 5 years ago, you were like in the thick of it.
Man.
Yeah, you were deep in. For me, 10 years ago, yeah, absolutely. I totally needed something like this. I mean, it's the difference, right, of being like a woman in the church. And there just wasn't enough diversity. There wasn't enough imagination around different ways that leadership could look. So that would have been really helpful for me. I also I knew the questions around LGBTQ inclusion were there. And I was really I felt this tug, I wanted to understand, and I had a sense that we weren't doing it right, but I didn't know where to look. And so something that would have just kind of encouraged me and helped me along on that journey would have taken, I've always had a heart for, diversity in terms of culture and race, but, would have just encouraged me further along in that. Yeah, that would have been super helpful. Okay, so last question. What has been most encouraging in this whole launch process? Like the idea of starting Small Church Big Table.
I've got a lot of words, but I'm going to limit it.
Okay, good call.
I think that honestly the most fun has been watching Brenna Rubio shine. She designed, she didn't know I was going to say this, but she designed the whole website, social media, all I do is talk to people, and she does all the work. So it's actually been so awesome. You've killed it.
Yeah, I didn't know he was going to say that, but that's sweet. And I still struggle a little bit with receiving compliments. So, thank you. For me, it's been all the help along the way. We've just had so many people who have supported us, because there's all sorts of stuff we don't know how to do on this journey. We have this heart, we have this vision, doesn't mean we know what we're doing. And so just people who've wanted to help and encourage in all sorts of ways. And I think it's one, the people who are helping and encouraging because they have felt helped and encouraged, and just hearing their stories and just seeing how they've grown and are just really just kind of stepping into just a much sweeter space in their own spiritual journeys. And then people who, I think they would not necessarily say they're in a sweet space on their spiritual journey, and yet they still have enough hope that they want to be part of this. that's actually really cool too.
So this is Small Church, Big Table. Love to have you connect. There's some free resources on our website if you'd like to check those out or just read about us more on our blog, or we just love to connect with you more. So thanks for watching.